Yo, what's going on, guys? CultofMush back at it with another edition of Top 5 Best PC Hardware Deals of the Week. Some really great deals this week, especially on video cards. So if you're in the market for a new GPU, particularly more in the budget end, you have some really good options. So without further ado, let's get right into this with number 5. Number 5, over on Newegg, you can pick up the SAPPHIRE Radeon RX 470. This is a 4GB video card. It's $15 off for $185. Typically, this GPU goes for around $200. Yes, it's not the best deal in the world, but at this price range, there aren't a lot of great options, around $180 to $200. Really, the RX 470 is your only option, and whenever you see a discount on it, I would really hop on it. The 470 does lag behind the RX 480 by a little bit, obviously, but at 1080p, it still offers very good performance. You're talking 45 to 55 frames per second on some of the higher-end games like Witcher 3, Metal Gear Solid 5, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. At 1080p, the RX 470 just gives you a very great PC gaming experience while still relatively being on the cheaper side. Moving on to number 4, Amazon has got the Toshiba OCZ Tryon 150 120GB SSD for $43. It's listed at that price, but there is a promo code that knocks off about another $8, taking it down to $35 and change, which is an excellent deal for a 120GB SSD. I mean, I speak on it whenever I talk about SSDs. When I bought my first SSD, that was about 3 years ago, I spent around $130 on a 120GB SSD, and now you can pick them up for $35, which is just absolute insanity. Really, with prices like this, you can fit in an SSD in even the most budget end builds. Even a $500 build these days, you should look at SSDs because they're so freaking cheap. Just want to mention that the 240GB variant is also available for $66, while the 480GB drive is available for $112. So some excellent deals on SSDs, just so cheap. Yes, it's not the most storage in the world, but you don't get this as a standalone drive. You still need your mechanical drive, but the fact that you can pick up an SSD for this cheap is so great. Moving on to number 3, over on EVGA's official website, they've got the Geforce GTX 960 down to $150, and there's a $50 mail-in rebate. Yes, a very substantial mail-in rebate, but if you go through with it and use it, you end up getting the 960 for $100 plus around $15 for shipping. $115 for a GTX 960 is insanely good. Now, I know a lot of people are scared away by the mail-in rebate, and I don't really blame you for that. Mail-in rebates are very annoying. A lot of people buy GPUs and they don't even go through with the mail-in rebate. And if you're one of those people, I would stay away from the 960 because for $150 plus shipping, that's really not worth it. But after the $50 mail-in rebate, just an insane deal. And the 960, while it has aged a bit, it still offers pretty good performance at 1080p, not to the level of obviously like the 470, and obviously not to the level of the 1060, but given the $115 price point, you're gonna get very good performance for your money. It's just that the mail-in rebate thing does kind of put a damper on it, but still, I thought this was one that definitely needed a mention. Moving on to number 2, the PowerColor Radeon RX 460. This is a 2GB video card, is available for $95 after a $15 mail-in rebate, and there's a $10 off promo code, knocking this GPU's price down to $85. Now, there's also $5 for shipping, but if you're a Newegg Premier member, by the way, you can just sign up for a free trial. If you haven't, you will get free 3-day shipping. So with all of that, you can end up getting this video card for only $85, which is a fantastic deal for the RX 460. Again, given its price, it's not insanely good, but with this GPU, it's not like the 960 where you do have to jump through the hurdle of a $50 mail-in rebate. It's just a $15 mail-in rebate, and even if you don't end up using it, a 4GB 460 for $100 is still a pretty solid deal. This GPU was designed to be geared more towards people that are just playing games like Counter-Strike, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, but always with those GPUs, they can still handle higher end games. Sure, you might not be getting max settings on the highest end games at 60 frames per second, but medium settings, 35 to 45 frames per second, that's definitely possible. It gives you performance at the level of a console, actually a bit better than that. And if you go through with the mail-in rebate on the promo code, $85 for a GPU like that is very, very good. Finally, we've got the ASUS GeForce GTX 950, also available on Newegg. This is a 2GB video card listed at $126. There's a $30 mail-in rebate, so kind of sizable, but if you go through with it, you get this GPU for $96, and you get a free copy of either Dead by Daylight or Hard Reset Redo. Two pretty good games. They're not like $60 AAA titles, but Dead by Daylight and Hard Reset Redo are pretty good $20 to $30 games. I believe Dead by Daylight is $20, Hard Reset is $30. So when you take all of that into account, a $950 for $96 and a free game, that is an exceptional deal. Now, obviously, just like the 960 on EVGA's website, you do have to jump through the hurdle of a $30 mail-in rebate, so that is kind of substantial. If If you're the kind of person that doesn't use a mail-in rebate, I probably would stay away from this. But if you do use the mail-in rebate, this is an absolutely insane deal. Once again, given its price, it's not a world beater, but a $950 for $96 is going to offer you pretty good 1080p performance. And it's kind of the middle ground between the 960 and the 460, where you do have a mail-in rebate, but it's not as substantial, and you do get a free game. So this is just a very good deal. This one also has a really nice cooler on it as well. So if you want to do some overclocking, that'll be possible too. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Some great deals, like I said, especially on video cards. If you're looking for a budget video card, definitely check out some of these deals. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, you can hit the like button. If not, you can dislike. If you have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.